Can humans and apes produce a child? Experts finally speak the truth. Since the question was raised, it was like casting a giant stone into a still pond, stirring up layers of continuous and vast ripples. The core driving force behind this question lies in humanity's endless curiosity and profound desire to explore the origins of life, biological evolution, and the reproductive possibilities between species. Ever since scientists first outlined the intricate family tree linking humans and apes, this topic has loomed like a sword of Damocles, stirring up waves of controversy in the social discourse from time to time. Gorillas, as a significant member of the primate family, are just a step away from humans on the evolutionary tree. This subtle distance sparks curiosity about what might unfold if the boundaries between us and these massive and dignified primates become blurred, or if some form of union is conceivable. It's indeed a startling prospect. For a long time, due to technological and scientific limitations, humans lacked a profound and comprehensive understanding of the reproductive isolation between themselves and gorillas. However, with the rapid advancements in molecular biology techniques, especially genome sequencing, scientists can now more accurately dissect the genetic differences and similarities between humans and gorillas. These studies not only unveil the mysteries of biological evolution, but also provide us with a more objective and rational perspective to examine this highly controversial topic. After a series of rigorous scientific experiments and data analysis, scientists have finally reached a clear and indisputable conclusion. While there are indeed many genetic similarities between humans and gorillas, these similarities do not suffice as sufficient conditions for successful interbreeding between the two. In short, humans cannot reproduce with gorillas. This outcome is dictated by a strict reproductive isolation mechanism in biology. This finding is undoubtedly epoch-making. It not only shatters long-held fantasies and misconceptions, but also, to some extent, reshapes our understanding of life and nature. When we realize that even in today's world of advanced technology, humans still cannot bridge the vast gulf between species, attempting or achieving cross-species procreation that seems far-fetched, our sense of awe for life and respect for the laws of nature arises spontaneously. Of course, this conclusion wasn't reached overnight. Prior to this conclusion, numerous scientists in China and abroad had engaged in in-depth and intense discussions on this matter, with some attempting to find evidence of possible reproductive links or gene exchange between humans and gorillas through more meticulous analysis. They employed advanced scientific and technological means to compare and analyze the gene sequences of humans and gorillas, seeking any clues in this intricate biological information that might unravel the intricacies of their relationship. However, despite the tremendous efforts of scientists, there is, as yet, no conclusive evidence indicating reproductive compatibility between humans and gorillas. On the contrary, mounting research suggests that the genetic differences between humans and gorillas are profound. These differences largely dictate the fact that the two species cannot procreate together. In what aspects do these differences lie? Firstly, from a chromosomal perspective, humans possess 46 chromosomes, whereas gorillas have 48. This inconsistency in chromosome count directly results in incompatibility in the transmission and combination of genetic material. Secondly, at the genetic level, while there are many similar gene sequences between humans and gorillas, there also exist numerous critical differences. These differences encompass every aspect of life, including growth, development, physiological functions, and genetic traits. It is indeed these differences that make reproduction between humans and gorillas impossible. Furthermore, from an evolutionary biology standpoint, reproductive isolation between humans and gorillas is also a prevalent phenomenon in nature. Over the lengthy evolutionary journey, species gradually developed their own unique reproductive mechanisms and genetic traits to adapt to their respective environments and survival challenges. These mechanisms and traits ensure interspecies stability and continuity while also forming natural barriers between species. Hence, despite the proximity of humans and gorillas on the evolutionary tree, the reproductive isolation between them is an insurmountable gulf. Then why do some people believe that it's possible for humans and gorillas to reproduce? This stems mainly from a misunderstanding and exaggeration of genetic similarities. Indeed, there is a genetic similarity of over 98.5% between humans and gorillas, which grants us some comparable traits and behaviors to those of gorillas. However, that doesn't mean we can overlook the remaining 1.5% of differences. It is these differences that dictate the fundamental distinctions between humans and gorillas regarding reproduction. Additionally, some individuals may be influenced by science fiction works or certain unscientific statements. In science fiction works, authors may devise extraordinarily imaginative scenes and plots for narrative purposes, such as hybrid offspring Astonishing between humans and gorillas. While these works are entertaining, they do not represent actual scientific facts. There are also some unscientific statements or views that aim to attract attention, to grab eyeballs, or create a sensation. Some may deliberately exaggerate or distort scientific facts. Therefore, when faced with such questions, we need to maintain a clear head and embrace a scientific attitude towards the world. With the ever-advancing development of science and technology, we can now gain a deeper understanding of the relationship between humans and gorillas. This understanding not only makes us cherish the differences and uniqueness of each other, but also instills in us a deeper appreciation for the diversity and preciousness of life. At the same time, this conclusion prompts us to embrace a more open and inclusive mindset as we face future scientific explorations and challenges. Looking ahead, we have every reason to believe that, with the continued advancement of science and technology, humankind will attain even more glorious achievements in the study of life's origins, biological evolution, and interspecies relationships. These accomplishments will not only enrich our knowledge system but also provide us with a broader and more profound perspective to contemplate humanity's place and role in the natural world. Throughout this journey, we should always maintain our reverence for science and our respect for nature. Only thus can we better understand and grasp the mysteries of life, and also better protect our shared home, Earth. Lastly, I'd like to emphasize that the reproductive isolation between humans and gorillas is an objective fact. This fact neither endorses nor opposes other forms of communication and interaction we can have with them. We should approach this phenomenon with a more rational and scientific attitude, rather than being misled by unrealistic fantasies or misconceptions. At the same time, we should also recognize the importance of wildlife and ecological conservation. As a significant member of the primate family, gorillas hold not only immense scientific value, but also embody a wealth of cultural and ecological significance. We should adopt proactive and effective measures to safeguard these precious biological resources, ensuring their survival rights are fully protected. Additionally, we ought to strengthen scientific popularization and education among the public. Through extensive and in-depth promotional and educational campaigns, more individuals can gain an understanding of the relationship between humans and gorillas, as well as relevant scientific principles and knowledge. This will contribute to enhancing the scientific literacy and environmental awareness of the public, fostering harmonious coexistence and sustainable development between humans and nature. In conclusion, it is an indisputable fact that humans and gorillas cannot produce offspring together. This fact not only showcases the wonders of biological evolution and the marvels of nature, but also reminds us to embrace a more rational and scientific attitude towards the world. In the days ahead, let us join hands, contribute our strengths, and take action to protect our Earth's sanctuary and its biodiversity.